The white-tailed deer is the oldest surviving deer species in North America. Their ancestors crossed the Bering Land Bridge into Alaska roughly 5 million years ago, enduring the volatile climate and brutal conditions of the Pleistocene epoch. They lived alongside dozens of massive herbivores. When the last ice age ended, giants like the mammoth and the mastodon were unable to adapt to the changing landscape and vanished entirely. The predators were even more imposing. The whitetail shared its territory with packs of dire wolves, the giant bulldog bear, and the 7-inch fangs of the saber-toothed cat. Surmounting millions of years of shifting ice and predators forged the whitetail into an elite survivalist, equipped with a biological toolkit that defies traditional mammalian limits. Their resilience is anchored in a capability seen nowhere else: complete annual organ regeneration. Every year, male whitetails shed their antlers and regrow them entirely from scratch. This growth is powered by specialized stem cells differentiating into solid bone. A deer can add an inch of skeletal mass to its antlers daily. Usually, this rapid expansion triggers cancer. However, the whitetail's genome suppresses tumors, blocking abnormal growth while maintaining regenerative power. With its rapid healing and high-speed evasion, the whitetail was essentially invincible to the natural hazards of the prehistoric world. This chart tracks the deer's population over 4 million years, a stable timeline ending abruptly in the late 1800s. By 1900, only 500,000 animals were left. This crash was driven by market hunting. Expanding railroads allowed hunters to ship hides to urban markets with industrial efficiency. The invention of the repeating rifle proved to be the final blow. The deer's ancient instincts for evading close-range predators offered no protection against a hunter who could fire dozens of rounds from a distance. The ultimate biological survivor was overmatched by the speed and scale of human commercial exploitation. As the deer species rapidly approached total extinction, a highly unlikely group mobilized to save it: the American sport hunters. Organizations like the Boone and Crockett Club began lobbying for legal frameworks. They ended the era of unregulated slaughter by banning devastating tactics like night hunting and chasing deer with hounds. Long-term survival was secured in 1937 with the Pittman-Robertson Act. This law, supported by the hunting community, created a tax on firearms and ammunition that generates hundreds of millions of dollars for wildlife restoration every year. These funds allowed states to trap deer from the few remaining pockets of the continent and relocate them into protected habitats. This curve illustrates the species' biotic potential. When provided with high-quality habitat and protection from overharvesting, a deer herd can achieve a staggering 89% annual population increase. By creating an artificial safety net, human stewardship finally allowed the deer's ancient biological resilience to reassert itself. The result is one of the greatest successes in conservation history. Today, there are an estimated 30 million white-tailed deer in North America. They have adapted so successfully that they are now overabundant. In many areas, deer have transitioned from the wilderness to human-dominated landscapes, thriving in our agricultural fields and suburban neighborhoods. Because their natural predators are largely gone, modern hunters serve as the primary check on their population. Without this control, deer herds quickly strip forests of native plants, spread disease, and increase the risk of dangerous vehicle collisions. To manage this density, state agencies have shifted strategy. Instead of just preserving males, they now incentivize the harvest of antlerless females to keep herds within the carrying capacity of the land. The whitetail outlasted the ice ages and outmaneuvered prehistoric monsters, but its future now depends on a paradoxical system of human conservation and the very hunters who once brought it to the brink.